Hey, what's up? It's your girl Tamara, aka Girl from Harlem.
And this is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee.
And this is the Guy Show.
If you're in the room, if you got on burgundy, clap. Burgundy folk, clap. We need the burgundy folks clapping.
Immediately.
There we
Burgundy.
go. There we go. Jack Burgundy clapping. And today we have a special guest. Me and this guy go back.
Yeah,
I don't think he know how far we go back. I think we go back to like 2007 when you dropped So Crispy.
Yeah.
And you was running with Chad Brown.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And Chad
Yeah,
Brown
Chad.
was, and you know, so well, let's get into it. Let me just go back. He goes back to So Crispy.
Yeah.
He's a good
Really
friend of
before
mine.
that,
He's
too.
from Memphis. We about to get
Indeed.
into everything. And let's give it up for our guest. I was gonna call him Kinfolk Kia Sean, but that's cool.
Kinfolk Kia Sean. Call me what you want to. Make sure you call me about
Kinfolk
some
Kia
money.
Sean,
Let's
guys,
get it.
let's go.
Call me what you want to. Just call me about some money.
And let me tell you
Make sure
something.
it's
about some business.
And you don't know this, that I know this about you, but when Chad first told me about you, he was like, "It's this guy," and everything that hip hop is, everything that our culture is today, you was 15 years ago. I'm gonna
Sure.
tell you what you
I
was.
see that. Thank you.
He said it was two things. He said this is before rappers had showed off their wives or anything. He used to take his wife everywhere.
Yes,
That was
indeed.
like
No.
every video. That was the video
Yes.
girl. That
Yeah.
everywhere he went,
Yeah.
his wife was his partner. That
Yeah.
was the first thing. And then the other thing was Chad told me that every morning or every evening or something like that, you would like stand in the mirror
Yeah.
and say affirmations out loud about yourself.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever heard that before. So
Well,
Yeah.
affirmations was a
before
thing.
this before
we talking
Instagram.
about 06, 07. This is when it was just MySpace and Facebook and that whole vibe. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
and he was one of the first ones.
Yeah,
But welcome to the show.
Man, I want to say I love y'all show.
Thank
I'm
you.
a follower of it. I love the tools and jewels that you guys give out.
You know
what I mean?
you in the room with a rapper, boy. They
it's
gonna
a
make
lot-
every.
lot
They
of
gonna make it. They gonna
tools
make it
and
sound
jewels,
so
man.
pretty.
And I tell them, man, it's just the words, man. I love playing with words.
Yeah,
you know what
I love
playing
it.
with words, man. But I love the show.
Thank you.
I love what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's so you.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And it's and I think we need more of these. You know what I mean? Which is why I started my podcast as well, Immediately Kinfolk Podcast. But shameless plug. But at the end of the day, like I think it's us telling the stories.
Let me know you want me to be a guest. I'm coming on yours whenever you want to.
Immediately. I'm gonna need you on here immediately.
For
We're
sure.
shooting right now, so
For
we'll
sure.
go over it and knock that out over the tree sound. But nah, man, it's a blessing to be able to have longevity.
Yes.
I think the point of coming on this show is being able to just kind of not it's respect, it's roses, you know what I mean, on all ends, but it's like longevity. And I think we got to talk more about how to have longevity, you know what I mean, and how to be, you know, people have seasons. You know, you see artists, they come through, they have a season, and you've been around enough to see them come, see them go. You was talking about Jay. Jay said you see them repoed, redrove, redriven,
Yep.
ribbons, you know what I mean, the whole thing. And I've seen it, and I think, you know, a lot of the youth that are watching the show, they ain't subscribing to the Bible. They ain't in the Word. They mining, looking for these tools and jewels online, something they can be able to save in their phone, something they can give them some inspiration for their situation. And it's our responsibility to be able to give, you know what I mean, that wisdom out. Because you could be smart and you can be in your season. But see, it's a difference between being smart and having some wisdom. See, wisdom is that when you smart and you have that experience.
Yeah.
Then you can get to that wisdom. You know what I mean? And I think it's like spiritual wisdom. I think it's financial wisdom. I think it's music wisdom and business wisdom. All these things you want to achieve out of all things, you want to get some wisdom. Because wisdom look better on you than anything you can put on. Any jewelry, any outfit, any wig. You got to put on some wisdom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like what y'all been giving them, some wisdom. You know
Thank
what
you,
I mean?
man. I always tell people, I'm like, we are the heroes. People don't want to accept it, but there is a kid out there. Like we don't, like black people, we don't have the lineage of wealth, and we don't have the history of wealth, and like I don't know too many people that have a grandmother that they can call or a grandfather who's wealthy that can give them advice on how to navigate the world. And sometimes it's just somebody who just might say, you know, like, what you going through? That ain't shit. You'll be okay tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you be thinking it's the end of the world.
Yeah.
So for me, I always tell people that look like us, like, we have to be the sacrifice for the generation after us by giving them the lessons and the history and talking, because that's the only way we're going to turn our shit around.
Yeah.
Because if we don't do that, then there's going to be a whole bunch of kids thinking it's all about selling dope and girls just think it's about selling pussy. I mean, you know.
I think it's going to be about generations of people that are into the now. So no matter what, it's like, okay, you be into the right now, and whatever right now you're going through, a lot of time people make permanent decisions, you know what I'm saying, based on temporary situations. And it could be the temporary situation they're going through right now.
Yep, for
they
sure.
What's a move worried about right now. And then you end up taking yourself out the game, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know how this thing goes, seasons. You know, I was talking about it earlier. I feel like a lot of life is about seasons. Like right now, you know, it's trees out there. They got fruit on them right now. You know what I mean? So like the music game is always like this to me. It's like, okay, having a hit record, you in your season.
Yep.
Okay, you got everybody from your fruit tree. They picking from your fruit tree. They right there. You right. Okay, you done came up. You done realized that you a tree and you done have some fruit. So everybody's picking from you. But then you go through that season where it's the fruit's all gone.
Yep.
Okay. And now the game is now looking for the next tree that's in season.
Yep.
Okay. And you're sitting around like, man, like, okay, where all the people go? Where did I go? But see, you got to remember that you are still a tree. You just is a season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you got to go through your process, and you got to your fruit may come in 5 years. Your harvest may come in 5 years versus somebody whose harvest may be coming every year. So it's like some of us are eclectic fruit, and I feel like that's kind of like what I am. Like, you know what I mean?
Or I was gonna say, or there are people who don't realize their season ain't coming because of themselves.
Yeah, because
They just ain't changed. They ain't changed the mentality. They ain't changed the behavior. They just think, you know, like they just angry because they're not. They're like, "Where's my season? My season." And it's like, bro,
exactly.
Nah.
And then you don't make it. Like I'm blessed to have a property that got trees, and when I look at my trees when I come out, especially in the wintertime, I see some of the branches fall. Some of them don't make it through the winter. You know what I mean? But some of them do.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? And they could be like you talk about, those individuals that are just like, okay, I can't take it no more. Okay, bam, well, you out of here. You cast down. You know what I mean? Or maybe some people be high for a season, and then that season comes and that season goes, and then it's, where are they now? Yeah. Especially when you're talking about music. Do you know how hard it is to be able to have an actual career in music? Yes. Like, this is a eat what you kill feel. You see what I'm saying? You eat what you kill, like, you know, and speak what you feel. And you have to, you know, there is no 401k for hustlers, like, you know what I mean? So when the people don't, to me, celebrate the fact that individuals that'll be around, okay, you might not have heard So Crispy, right? My last hit or whatever, '07 may be the last hit you think I had. But how many hits I done had hit that bank between then and now, the fact that I'm in front of you right now.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and I got 4 kids, 2 of them just went through college, you know what I mean? And 4 of them on the way right behind them. See, I just want the youth to watch and be listening and understand that, man, you got to be thinking ahead. You got to do something today that your future going to thank you for.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You can go out here, you can go grab that Lamborghini, go get that, you got that hit, you got that fruit. So I'm gonna go get the Urus, I'm gonna go get the rose, I'm gonna go get everything, the color, you know, I'm gonna go get everything, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, listen, but when you do that, and then that money starts slowing down, and you drop from that coloring to the back to that SRT truck, they're gonna look at you like, damn, what happened? But if you're thinking about it, when you putting that money in the places that's gonna be able to appreciate and not go buy your rap kit or the bad bitch kit that they got right now, or whatever, you know what I mean? You just got to be thinking ahead. Do something today that your future gonna thank you for. Because I was watching 30 for 30. 30 for 30 said, okay, when you a rapper, when you a football player, after you do balling, 5 years later you broke.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's a football player, and these folks get some real money, right?
Millions of dollars.
You know what I mean? So we look at it like what you think about a rapper.
Yeah.
After he have a hit, you know what I'm saying, man? If you don't know how to finagle the bagel, if you don't know how to be able to use your contacts and turn into contracts, if you don't know how to do these things, you're going to lose.
Man, have you been around Don Vito, man? You sound like you sound like Don Vito just gave you the.
You know what I mean?
I need this
Don Vito talk to us every day.
You know, but I'm just
contracts and contacts. Love that.
I love that.
That's what it is, and at the end of the day, is the ism that we got to give them, the wisdom. You know what I mean? That they need to be able to understand, because like when you in your season, okay, everybody gonna be at you, but if you're not prepared when that time comes, man, it's over with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's over with. It gone just like that.
So let me ask you. So let me ask you a question. Give me. So let's talk about where you started.
Yeah.
Memphis.
Yeah.
You were like one of the biggest hustlers out of Memphis.
Yeah.
To this day.
Doubt, no doubt.
One of the most legendary hustlers to this day.
No doubt.
So
man.
let me ask you. When did you take on this personality and this thought process? Like, where did it come from? Like, who put that in you?
Tony Draper. Tony Draper on Suave House. Suave House was a record label that signed A-Ball MJG.
Tila, Crime Boss, everybody.
Tila, all them. So you gotta go back to that. He was the one that was, you know, he was a, you know, man, T Draper was that dude. You know, him and E Draper, they was like making them trips to Houston and, you know, and busting them moves. But then they picked up Ball and JG. And I had this clothing store in the mall of Memphis, man, that everybody used to come through and shop with. So it like I used to see all them folk, you know what I mean? I was young, getting some money, so it was like I was around the OGs, and I'm seeing them folks like run around and get this money with A-Ball MJG. So E. Draper took me on his wing or whatever, and like put me on a lot of the game. You know what I mean? When it came to like just people and you know and just knowing, being a student of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And always being a student. Period. You know what I mean? If the minute you stop being a student, you ain't gonna be prudent. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be a student. The minute you stop learning, you dying. Anything that's not growing is dying.
Yes.
Okay. So you got to make sure that you keep learning. You know, you want to be one of these folks saying, "Oh man, what this phone? What they talking about? All this?" No. You need to be able to be, even though you get older, keep teaching your brain some new things to learn. You know what I mean? When it was pandemic, one thing I did. I just picked up the one wheel. I started riding around in a one wheel or whatever, and just learning how to do, you know, I ain't no skater, I'm a skater vibe or whatever. So it's like I just picked up something to keep learning. Like you gotta keep this thing learning. If you're not growing, you're dying. Yes. You know what I mean? You gotta learn to earn. You know what I mean? So I think like I learned from the people that God put around me. He put me with some good people around me, like T. Draper. One of my guys, Eric Gales. Man, this guy is one of the coldest blues guitar players ever. Like he tours with look up Eric Gales. The man is incredible. And he was my high school homie. You know what I'm saying? And this man was on our senior hall show and all these TV shows when we was in high school. So it's like when I'm in North Memphis and I'm in Memphis and where it's hard, but I'm still seeing an example of somebody who's in the school with me, that's being able to be blessed and being able to get up out of here. So I'm seeing that was when I was in school. Then when I got out of school with T. Draper and I'm like, I'm seeing what him doing. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, this is feasible. Yeah. So I think you gotta see it to be able to be it. Yeah. And I think God put people in my life for me to be able to see it early. And I already knew I had a skill set to rap, but it's like being a hustler and being able to make some money from it. You know, Memphis being where, okay, the center, if you look at the world, the map, it's like Memphis right like in the center. That's why it's a distribution capital. So like Nike's hub is in Memphis, FedEx hub is in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why when you see niggas with everybody with the Nikes, or hitting the Nikes in Memphis and the train and stuff like that or whatever, because all this stuff is based right in Memphis. Okay, so like Selecto Hits, which is a distributor. Of
course, they distributed 3 6 Mafia, everybody.
In Memphis. So that's why when you talk about 3 6 Mafia, the reason why the world got a chance to hear them is because we independent, but they pressed it up and they put it right to Johnny, our Whitten Road in Memphis, and they had a distribution opportunity, whatever, to distribute that music. So that's why you heard so much of that music during that time, because we had the distribution company right in our backyard. So when we came up, we didn't think to go to New York for no labels or nothing like that. You were speaking about that with Wayno on the other show. We didn't think like that. We were like, okay, yeah, we can go to Selecto here. I can press these up. Yep. I can take them to Selecto hits and I can get some money. You know what I mean? Hit this road, hit these chilling circles, and hit these areas that really are the backbone of the South. Yeah. Atlanta's always been Atlanta's the star. Yeah. But Memphis has been the backbone of the hip hop influence of culture. This is before rap music. It was Stax. It was soul music. It was Sam. It was Isaac Hayes. It was David Porter, which is my OG. First person to ever invest any money with me was David Porter. He wrote "I'm a Soul Man." He writes all these great songs. Okay, these people are in Memphis getting money. You see what I'm saying? This is where whole genres of music started. Like blues music started here. Yeah. So you gotta think about it. Like this culture, this is our like inheritance. Music is. You know what I'm saying? It's like it started where we at, and it's always been pain music. It's always been blues and heartfelt music. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like now, you see Memphis getting our time, but it's like we've always felt like we've been kind of overshadowed. You know what I mean? Because Atlanta is just it's more of a destination city. People come here.
But not only that, Atlanta, literally, and I'm just. Seriously, Atlanta trap music is nothing but Memphis music.
Yeah, because
it's just that somebody from Atlanta, T.I., was smart enough to brand it something, but T.I.
he bought beats from. See, you guys think DJ Squeaky, was making these beats. You know what I mean? You gotta think a lot of the beats that were coming. Drummer Boy was making these beats. So when you talk about Jeezy put on for my city, that's a Memphis beat by Drummer Boy. You see what I'm saying? So we've always had great producers. From Memphis. Now we got Tay Keith, we got Hit Kid, you know what I mean? We got, Band Play, who was out of Nashville, does all the PRE stuff. There's always been a strong legions of producing the sound from Memphis, but now because of the culture and because of guys like PRE and Big Daddy O and rest in peace Dolphin, because of Gotti, you got guys that are successful and they continue to be successful and they're bringing back people from Memphis, you know what I'm saying,
sure.
and laying that blueprint down. But that blueprint is what I've been putting down with. I had a label, Rap Hustlers, you know what I mean. We had Skinny Pimp, Gangsta Black, Yo Gotti. I signed Yo Gotti, and me and him did a joint venture, a 50-50 deal with I&E at the time, and we put out a mixtape and we put out an album through TVT. And that's how Yo Gotti got to TVT, was from me putting out that Life album that I still own to this day, that does very good numbers to this day. But that's how Gotti got to New York and got to Steve Gottlieb. We was like QC of Memphis. And I was the CEO of that. And then I parlayed that into being so crispy and coming with my lane with the drip music and coming with, when Jeezy was doing Trap or Die, I was talking about being crispy and being fly. You know what I mean? And doing the drip, you know what I mean? And it was so early that, as to what you were saying early, that, you know, I remember the Source in the Vibe magazine was like, what's he talking about? Swag music. What he's talking about? Drip music. You know, I got these articles, but it's all people on right now to this day. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was always a hustler before the music, you know what I mean? Before even being an artist. So it's like I understood it. When I had a hit record, I just got more relationships, and those relationships are some of the ones I keep to this day.
For sure. For sure.
So you said that you're from Memphis, of course. What does Memphis mean to hip hop? So you said it's kind of the backbone, but I think that's kind of shifting right now. Yeah. I think Memphis is coming for Atlanta with, like.
I think it's an immediately.
Can I tell you something? Memphis has always been on Atlanta ass.
I think it's an immediately yes. I mean, and I love Atlanta. You know what I mean? I have a real estate here in Atlanta. I love Atlanta. Is but it's for right now. Atlanta is film and television. That's to me, that's what I'm here for. Atlanta is Black Hollywood. You got to look around all these areas, all outside of Atlanta, all being purchased by Hollywood.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then there's a black man here. You may have heard of him. His name's Tyler Perry. And he's raised $1 billion out here, right here in these streets, out here. So they're giving out $1 billion checks out here on film and TV. I think that's the focus. Atlanta has grown. It's not just music. It is real metropolitan Hollywood out here. When you hear about a Black Panther movie being shot here and it's $100 million budget, that money is being bust down with the city of Atlanta, with actors and all type of behind the scenes, and that money gets felt, it gets touched. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Atlanta is definitely, kudos to Atlanta, because it is the place to be for that. But right now, music is in Memphis. That's where the culture is.
I'm gonna break it down for you like this: A-Ball MJG was huge. I'm pretty sure that their biggest market was Atlanta.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
But then 3 6 Mafia was huge. 3 6 Mafia actually created crunk music first.
Yeah.
Little John created his own version of it.
Yeah.
Gave it the title Crunk.
Yeah.
And
great branding.
And yes, branding. So it was always, Memphis was always like Atlanta's little brother. But Atlanta, because it was big, broke, and taking it back. Let me get that and show you what to do with that.
Yeah.
Let me get that and show you what to do with that. Because like I always say, Memphis was considered country. That's why A-Ball MJG is like, got the curls in my head. Like we didn't wear Jerry curls in Atlanta. Like that was some country.
Y'all were more southern.
Yeah, we were more southern.
We were more straight, give buck, country, that vibe, and that's, you know.
And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just from the South's perspective, it was very interesting that the world didn't see.
Yeah.
Like for us, nigga, growing up, my favorite rapper growing up was A-Ball and MJG, Player Fly, Player G, Tom Ski Mask and the Family.
Right.
When we would play Atlanta music, it was like ride with some Player at the L. Like it was booty shake music.
Yeah.
Gangsta shit over booty shake music, but it was booty shake.
Yeah.
It was really Tip that ushered in that Memphis swag. I'm 22, still a vet in the game. Like that was when it was like Southern, and then so people don't realize. So me seeing Memphis get the credit it deserves right now is
beautiful. It's beautiful. I love seeing all these young millionaires come out of Memphis, man. It gives me what it's done for me. Like another thing I did during the pandemic was like I closed a lot of publishing deals because I knew all of the Memphis is on fire, and I knew all of the producers and all of the rappers couldn't go do shows during that time. So it was like, let me go ahead and get all the people and go.
So when you say you close the publishing deals, how does that business look for you? What does that mean?
It's just listen, man. I connect the dots and collect a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's
Jack Burgundy, let's go. I love it.
That's what I do, man. I mean, like, you know, at the end of the day, the WAP record, I'll give you an example. Okay, so I was on my bed, on my couch downstairs, and like, you know, it's a little layout, John. I'm sitting there, and I got a son with autism. He wakes up super early, so I'm like, he's up, and I'm like, it's 5:00, and I look into my IG, and I said, damn, Frank Ski on the original what the
hose
song.
House.
Yeah, he owned the hose in his house. I said, oh, let me call Frank real quick because I know that's 50% of that WAP record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I hit Frank. Hey Frank, you got a pub deal? Nah. Hold on one second. Let me call my guy Mike Jackson. He was on his anniversary with his wife.
Sony. He was at Sony.
Sony at the time. I said, Mike, you know that Nicki and Meg record, you know what I mean, finna drop, and I know who got 50% of the ownership of that record. I want to go ahead and put a pub deal together. Man, he immediately got on the plane and flew down here and met up with Frank Ski, and they closed $1 million pub deal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And that right there, that one play, you know, like I said, I connect a dot and collect a lot. You know what I'm saying? Get some bam. My relationships and my contacts are contracts. You know what I'm saying? Because people know I'm not finna call you to shoot the shit. I ain't finna call Ray. Hey Ray, hey man, who watching the game tonight? We going to kick it now. I'm gonna call you when hey man, I need a dot connected because it's gonna be a check. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing anything other than that because my time is for my family and my kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my everything else. You know what I mean? My heart and my love is for my family. Everything else is business. And this is business. My brains and my balls are for business. You know what I'm saying? This shit is business. And I'm trying to like connect the dots and collect the lie. I'm trying to turn contacts in the contract. That's all I want to, that's all that for me, you might not know about until I tell you about these things. I'm cool with you not knowing. I'm cool with somebody saying, man, oh, Kia Shiner fell off. He over here. Yeah.
Now we see you on movies. I see you on the big screen.
Oh yeah. That's another thing too. You got to not care. You got to not care. You got to know you're a fruit tree. Okay, cool. Somebody else in their season right now. Okay, but God got some fruit coming for me, and I'm gonna you gonna let it develop and let it come out, and you gonna hush, just hustle till something happen, and then you gonna see it. And when they see it, you know you can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like the new generation, they want to microwave it. They want to, man, look, man, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Man, niggas can't hate on what they don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Keep it low. Keep it. You know what I mean? Keep it all, no matter what's going on in your life, good or bad, W's or L's, man, just keep it all even keel. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, it's the attitude of gratitude at all times. You know what I mean? Just that's what I have. Attitude of gratitude, be thankful. You know what I mean? Treat people the way I want to be treated. You know what I mean? Integrity. It's going to be some people who don't subscribe to your vibe. Yeah, it's cool. Sure. But that means that individual that don't subscribe to your vibe, what that mean is God didn't need them to be able to help you with your situation. Exactly. You gotta look at it like that. It's like, cool. Oh, he ain't on my vibe right now? Okay, cool. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't sit stuck. Man, these niggas hating on me, man. This dude here, this man, listen, I'm cool with being the villain or the bad guy in somebody's story, cause you're gonna be the clown in mine. I don't care. You know what I mean? It don't matter to me at all. I'm gonna keep it moving. You know what I mean? So like a suitcase. I think that's what we gotta do as entrepreneurs. Like you gotta look that next play, that next hustle, that next move, like in reinvention. Reinvention is the father of survival. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you gotta reinvent. Well, no matter what you had going on this season, man, it might not. That season may dry up. Yeah, man, one is too close to none. One must have multiple streams of incomes going on at all times because like right now we striking as on acting. I've been striking like on the street turn. I've been winning with some roles with acting with Superfly and Greenleaf and Atlanta and Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm a voiceover character in that joint. And you know, some good movies is out. But at the same time, like it's striking right now. Yeah. So I got to pivot. You know what I mean? And the pivot, if I would be nervous if I didn't already have certain pivots already in place. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man. I just want the people who watch your show, because I know it's a lot of hungry writers and artists and producers and people, this young CEO want to get in the game. Man, even when you get that blessing that you chasing, bro, man, the dude who work at Coca-Cola right now down the street and he making $100,000 a year, he got it better than you if you just hit that lick for M. Yep. You know why? Because if he go to work and do what he's supposed to do, he gonna just keep getting his money, his insurance, his health, all they're gonna keep coming, right? Man, you gotta take that M. Ain't no guarantee you finna get no other check from the label. Nope. Ain't no guarantee you finna get no other nothing. So you're gonna have to make sure you like take everything you got and keep flipping it and moving it and moving it and moving it and moving it. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's a lot to go into that, man. And I learned that from putting out records on TVT. You know what I'm saying? Putting out that music. I wish we was back in CDs back in the day, man, where you can go press up a CD and go take it to somebody and get some money immediately from it, man.
By the way, I want to tell you, Memphis owns the word mine.
Oh, mine.
Not Gucci.
Yeah.
I mine.
Yeah.
Memphis owns that word. I don't know how Gucci took it, but Maine is Memphis.
But shout out to Gucci. Gucci always gives it up to Memphis. He always be like, yeah, man, he loves the town. You know what I mean? And it's dope. It's just dope to see Memphis getting our look right now. I hate Pooh Shiesty ain't out here right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I really hate because I think he
was next. Let me ask you, what do you think about all of these rappers going to jail before they even hit their stride? Man,
I hate it. I hate it. I know in this whole new generation of social media, like it's just like, man, you come out, you show you go to jail, you know what I mean, and it's cool to look fly. But man, look, man, I don't never want to make a first day out song. I don't ever want to have nothing to do with anything to do. Ain't no women in jail. Right. You know what I mean? First and foremost, you know what I mean? Just think about it. It's so much of this knee-jerk reaction going on, Ray, where somebody do something. Memphis is horrible. Memphis is a lot of negativity going on.
Do you think the
negativity?
Negativity.
I would say you said negativity.
It's negativity going on when you got.
I'm still in it.
No, it's negativity.
So much negativity out there. I don't want to go out there.
Negativity in the world right now. It's us versus us. We doing a lot of negativity when you know it's cameras watching everything. Now, me and your man Dunn, we go back probably when it wasn't no cameras. Where you can do something, and if somebody didn't do none, it's quiet.
Don, come sit on the couch, man.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean?
Join us for a second, Don.
I'm just saying, but
I want to hear that.
When you older, what I'm saying, if you're an older individual, then there was times when it wasn't no cameras.
Yes.
When it wasn't you can do something, and then you might got to get caught.
You could cheat in peace. No, just fuck with
you. No, for real, you could.
You could cheat. Now cameras is everywhere.
It's cameras everywhere, and when I see that it's cameras everywhere, and then niggas is going out the house with straps with no mask, and going to just on IG just for what?
Hitting the lick and then showing IG.
Look at the money I got.
And the money.
This the lick. This is what I'm rapping about. I know I heard one rapper the other day. He rapped the How to Do Scam.
Yes.
I listened to him. He went viral, but immediately you going fed.
Yeah.
And not only that, right after that.
But you look at Pooh Shiesty. You know that's how he got arrested. Yeah. He was posting money and they read the serial number on the money. Yeah, didn't know where it came from.
I read that.
Yeah,
that's horrible, but that's negativity.
Do you think that the music is influencing the violence?
Yes. Yes.
Jordan.
Yes. No, the reason why it's influencing it because if you look at the stockholders and shareholders who run this thing, they also own the jails. So they're controlling the narrative. There's a movie out. I can't talk about it because I'm, you know what I mean, but there's a certain movie out that talks about this narrative. You know what I mean? And it's out right now. Jamie Foxx in it. And it's like how they do the music and how they use it to be able to control the minds. Because music is a spirit in it. Just like when you go to get liquor, it's wine and spirits. When you go, drink, it's a spirits. Music is a spirit. So when you put that spirit out there, you know what I mean? It's gonna make people do certain things, bro. It's over with it. You know what I mean?
It's real. It is. Music is the only thing I say that I could play a song right now that reminds you of your ex-boyfriend and it might make you cry. Then I can play a song right now that reminds you of one of the greatest nights of your life and it make you want to have a good time.
Exactly.
Music is instant emotion.
You're gonna know where
that's
you
why
was.
I don't like music. That's like my beef with music because I feel like I can't control my own emotions with certain things. Like I always try to relate to music too much. So the next thing you know, I'm thinking about a nigga from 10 years ago.
Oh, you are?
Music, like certain songs, like My Boo immediately takes
What
me
nigga
back.
does My Boo make you think of?
When I was in 8th grade, my boyfriend.
What was his name?
Dana.
Is he still in your life?
So what? No. Well,
you'll be calling out to the show.
Shit. We have
you'll be
company
DMing
right
soon.
now.
I'm just saying.
Music is emotionally provoking. That's where I was going to go. You spoke about the importance of relationships in this business, right? So how did you start making those musical connections and building those relationships when you came in?
First of all, I was blessed to be able to have a young man who's he was coming out of Cordova High School, but he's from Black Haven. He was making crazy beats, and I heard these beats, and I was like, bro, these beats are crazy. So I took him to I was going to meet this dude named Dino Del Valle
from Universal.
I took Dino these beats. And Dino was like, yeah, man, I want to buy one of these beats. The young dude, I was getting beats for free from him. I said, what you mean? You want to buy the beat? He said, I'll give you $5,000 for the beat. Wait a minute. The beat sold. It's immediately yours. I got a new hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I went back to the same producer and I said, okay, I'm finna start selling these beats. And I ended up getting a production deal with Rough Riders and all that off these dudes' beats. But the dude was Drummer Boy. You know what I mean? Chris Golson. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, yeah. So I was selling his beats. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I got into the game.
You a real stone cold hustler, bro.
So I got into the game. Drummer Boy really put me in the game with selling them beats because I could rap and do all that, but A&Rs didn't want to hear about all that. They wanted to work on what they need
care
help
about.
with.
Mm-hmm.
They beats and their project. And during that time, it wasn't like how it was now. Like I sell beats now. I sold a beat on Glorilla's last album right now. Get that money. I still sell beats, you know what I'm saying, and produce beats. But at the time, when you wasn't before, like where you could sell a beat, like he go to Files, immediately they finna pay you for it. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? It was different. So like, yeah, Dino gave me like 5 bands for that beat, and I came down and bust down with Drummer Boy, and he like coming out of high school, you know, he selling beats for 5 bands. We got it up to 15,000 before he moved and started doing his own thing down here. But this is when he still was in Memphis, and I was just that gatekeeper flying from Memphis to New York, making these meetings or whatever, like, and then connecting the dots. And then I just took it upon that or whatever to start parlaying those relationships. I got a publishing deal from LA, my first trip out there, off these beats that really shit. I wasn't even making beats. I didn't know how to turn the drum machine on. I just had some publishing because of what, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I ended up getting a nice check and took that money, came to Memphis and signed, did deals with Skinny Pimp, Yo Gotti, Lil Chat, Gangsta Black, all the people that was in Memphis that was popping. And I put them all together and started producing records. And I learned how to become a better producer and a better rap hustler and a better artist by learning through them and learning as I was going. You know what I'm saying?
What's one of the biggest songs you had connected dots?
Okay, the WAP record was the biggest one because that went number 1. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But as far as the record myself that I have ownership with, Drake, Best I Ever Had.
Yeah, what happened with that? What happened with that?
The Drake Best I Ever Had record. Drake, okay, this is a real business 101 right here.
I say because you was right, but I remember some creatives looked at it like, damn.
Like it was like, damn, all right. Listen, this one I was like, okay, you go to sleep with me, I go to sleep with my wife and my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I go home with. You know what I'm saying? So well, a nigga think about me and all that or whatever. I said earlier, man, like, hey, if you ain't subscribing to my vibe, it's cool.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be one of those dudes that say, man, hey, here go a song that came out. Man, I know what song I had something to do with that.
Yeah.
And I ain't got no money off of it. So no. All right.
So
what happened was me and Wayne had a good relationship. I was buying verses from Wayne to put on Skinny Pimp album back in 02, 03. You see what I'm saying? I would be shopping and I spent 10 bands to get a verse from Wayne and stuff like that or whatever. So me and Wayne had a relationship. Fast forward, Wayne on fire. It's 08, 09. Wayne is, you know what I mean, is a Millie Wayne.
Yeah.
But he's still the same.
He's global icon Wayne. Yep.
Icon to this day. So, but I went to the studio. He was at Hot Beats or whatever. I pulled up on him at Hot Beats and when I pulled up, he was in there working. I dropped off a hook and a beat for him. Cause that's what I do. Like, he go a hook, he go a beat. With the hook, we can do it real big, bigger than we ever done. I be up on everything. The other niggas never on it. So just do it for the boy band. I tell him the hook, give him the beat. Wayne go do the junk. Okay, the junk comes out. I hit on his mixtape.
Hold on, so Wayne wrote that?
Yeah, Wayne covers that. Wayne did the song. Does the song called "Do It for the Boy"?
No, so that part that you sung, is that on Wayne's verse?
Yes.
He was a bad.
So
nigga.
Wayne does that.
I already know what you.
So Wayne does that. Did. Okay, so Wayne does that, right? Bam. Okay, so the junk come out. All right, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute now. So this particular Daryl Jones. Daryl hit me and said he wanted to buy the beat to the Wayne song that he had on his mixtape. Well, I said, man, I'll see if Wayne want me to whatever. In between that time, Daryl called me back. He said, man, hey, this other DJ called me and said, Ray, why you sell the beat to Drake that we finna sell to? I said, no, who is Drake? And he said, man, listen, I'm gonna send you this song. So he sent me the song. I said, damn, this man done sampled he kind of sampled the vibe of the beat and he sampled my words. Okay. So immediately I shouted to Universal, like, hey, let me know if this song is like my song. The musicologist came back and said it's 25% mine. Okay, cool. Immediately they went ahead and just moved all the credits over and made sure everything was mine for the Drake record. You know what I mean? It wasn't no problem at all. Drake was coming through Universal anyway. I was already in that system. It was an easy thing. I ain't had to sue or nothing. It was all cool. So bam, by the time I go get the BMI award for when it wins the BMI awards, the best I ever had, the person say, man, what you winning the BMI award for? I said, for having a co-write on the Drake Best I Ever Had. Man, that clip go viral. They like, man, Kia Shine co-writes for Drake Best I Ever Had. And now it's going crazy or whatever, right? And it's like, damn. So niggas is looking at me like I did something wrong by just saying, okay, I have co-writer credit for this song. You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with that?
So let me ask you something. So
it was co-write because of the fact that he got the song from Wayne.
That's what I'm saying. But hold on. So I'm trying to make sure I understand. So what part was said on the song? Say the part again.
We can do it real big, bigger than you ever done. I be up on everything. The other niggas never.
And who rapped that?
Okay, that's Wayne rapped it.
But you wrote it.
I wrote it and made the beat that he did, produced the beat too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so when you come out best I ever had, okay, Wayne didn't pay me nothing for the beat. Wayne just came out with it and put on the mixtape. I ain't tripping. It's Wayne. Okay, but if you finna sample this song and go number one with it,
I need them dockets.
I'm gonna have to get my issue.
I need them ducats.
I don't care if you Drake, Obama, whoever you is.
I need my ducats.
I'm gonna have to get mine.
My kids need to eat.
They got to eat.
Period.
Because they eat every day. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that was like one of the things where the industry was like, well, why would you go do that? Because he's Drake and he's
right.
What do you mean? Why would I do that? Because some of that's mine.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm gonna need to get what's mine.
No matter
you know
who
what I mean?
it is.
So yeah, I did that and it was a blessing. And when the pandemic hit, you know what I'm saying, I was able to make a little lick off of it or whatever by having some ownership of it or whatever. So it was smart for me to be able to do that.
It wasn't.
It was a W, and then had no problems with none. The cash money, everybody was all good business. But the issue was when the internet is written in pen, not pencil. Drake comes out and says, "Kia Shine is lying."
Oh shit!
And it's like, damn, like you know what I mean. And this is the number one dude in the world or whatever. So of course they gonna flow with what he's saying. But in the meantime, I'm flowing with this bank statement saying. You see what I'm saying? So whatever you talking about is all good, kinfolk, and much love to you. But I'm finna roll this way. And when I saw him, we had a good conversation or whatever about it, and it was all cool because you know he's his father and his family. They live in Memphis, where I'm from. You know?
Oh yeah,
you know. So we don't want everything.
So it's all good now.
It's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we
had a good convo.
It was a good conversation, and everything is cool to this day. You know what I mean? And it's good.
Listen.
You know.
Just me knowing what I know about the music, that's some cold.
You know what I mean?
Shit.
So
that's you know what it is. It's some. It's like it's frowned upon in the world of creatives, but it's not wrong.
It ain't.
And can I be honest with you? This is what I'm gonna tell you something. If he was white and did it, it would have been expected and respected.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because he was black. No. Let me tell you what I mean. He's black. He from Memphis. Basically he found it was a loophole in what they did. Right, it's a loophole, and most of the time, creatives just kind of like let it fade because it's not worth it. But it was a loophole in what they did, and he's not wrong. You cannot.
When you have a co-writer of a song, it means if you sample someone's work, then you're going to be listed as a writer of that song, and I'm need to just get what's mine.
And then let me take it further. Me and you do a song together. Once we put that song out, we own the composition.
Okay.
If someone samples your verse,
showing you love,
you still
I'm still, if I want to, entitled to saying they sampled you, but this is our composition.
It's our
and that's
composition.
what he did. That's why I was like, that's why I laughed like that, because he basically was like, oh yeah, you sampled Wayne, that's who you signed to.
Cool.
You sampled the nigga you signed to, but he like, good for y'all, but I'm a part of the composition that you sampled.
Yeah. So that was inspired by me.
Still yours.
And on top of that, when I told you the story, I'm spitting to Wayne. I'm saying like when I bring a hook and a beat to an artist to this day, when Glorilla was in the studio with me and I produced Get That Money for her on her last album, right? I'm coming with the hook and the beat. He go a hook vibe. He go, you know what I mean? He go something to be able to go off of.
Yes, exactly.
So it's like it'd be different than I'm just saying he go the beat. And then Wayne rapped the verse, and then I'm saying the stuff even with Wayne rapping, homie, like you know what I'm saying, was still inspired by. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna need to be able to get mine, and I don't really care about how somebody feels about that. And that's the thing about the industry. I'm un-industry. I don't really care about all of that. You know what I'm saying, or whatever about what somebody. If right is right, and I'm gonna stand on mine.
Like uninterested, but un-industry.
Yeah.
I like a good
so let me ask you. So now obviously you're in it. You look like you're in it. You don't look like you're about to be a doctor. You like you about to be you need to be on screen or you need to be in the booth, right? You in it, right?
Indeed.
So with that being said, how do you what is your plan for the business with the hustling mind that you have? Because you've always been ahead of the pack. So what's your plan?
I think, you know what I mean, like as with anything, like I'll tell you this, man. Rule number 1, don't tell people everything you know. Rule number 2,
I want to hear that.
Say I want to hear it now.
No, now you guys say
That's it. That's the rule.
You dig me. It almost went over my head.
No one caught it.
Almost went over my head.
Well, because you from Harlem. We from the South. I caught it.
You feel
you didn't catch it immediately. You was like, where's number 2?
That's right. Has anybody ever seen the movie Fun with Dick and Jane?
No.
It's a scene in the movie that you just reminded me of where he basically says, man, you better go get that money, like my father used to say. And then he pauses, and then everybody's kind of looking like, what did he say? But he said it already.
He already said it.
He already said it.
He already said it.
I just finished
you know what I'm saying?
He finished it already.
I already did it. It's done.
Don Vito, let's go. I love this shit.
All right, one of my things that I'm taking away from having this conversation with you is that
this nigga just basically, that's the best way a nigga ever got out of it.
But don't do one thing.
I'm really looking at Tamira like, why are you talking? He answered my question. And I forgot you answered.
See, I knew Ray didn't catch that first.
No, on some real spill though, like on business and all that stuff, whatever, man. It'd be really whatever guy had me going in my season. Like it's been film and TV is what it's been on. So I've been like really enjoying that transformation and understanding and learning how that game worked and really.
Was it hard?
Yeah, because it's 100. You go through 99 no's to get one yes. You know what I'm saying? But that one yes, you know what I mean, could change your life.
So you're going out and actively auditioning for roles and stuff like that. Or do they come to you?
Now they starting to come.
Okay.
You know
he's in. If you watch the movie Who Cloned Tyrone, he has a role in there. You can see it.
Yeah,
my favorite role was when he played in Superfly.
Yeah, and nigga hit me. So nigga said when nigga knocked me down, right? This I'm talking about how people is now. So look, dude said, man. Yeah, man, you was playing Superfly, man. Nigga knock you out in the movie, didn't he? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, so how do I respond to someone saying you got knocked out in the movie? All right, okay, so we gonna say you want to try it in real life? You gonna you finna try to get at me right now? Listen, ever since they knocked me down, shit been going up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
Fall down.
Like, I ain't lying. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So we all do.
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, man, I'm acting in a movie, homie. This ain't reality TV. I'm acting. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what, if you believe that he knocked me down and that I did a good job. You know what I mean? That's the whole part.
I love your role in that. I love your role. Hey, man, I don't know what y'all got going on, man, but he need to come over and get this.
Listen, when the guy gave me that right there, I said, oh, my God. You want this? Like, oh, okay. You want me to act like
he was
this?
a little nigga, too. But
I'm like, man, what? Oh, this is too easy. You know what I'm saying? This is too easy. Like, I think the emotion in film and being able to make somebody laugh or cry or all in the same scene and make you laugh and then make you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Those emotions, I think that's key. Which
one is more fun for you?
Man, acting.
Why?
Because when you act and you're done, you're finished, and they're gonna go promote it. They're gonna put it out. Oh. You ain't gotta, man. Listen, you ain't gotta do nothing else.
You just go to the next, go look for the next role. It's done.
Next role or whatever, bro. They gonna do all the promotion part. When you come from music, man, you an artist. You never off. Yeah. What? You need to be on that phone, putting the post out.
Man,
what
you gotta call everybody.
You need to be working. You gotta be sharing.
You gotta promote, man. Hey, man, you gotta promote this. You gotta promote. No, I got you for sure. Yeah. So I wonder. We have this fun game.
Yeah, I'm ready for this one. I know about it.
It's called "Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is."
Come on, let's do it.
What we ask.
See how excited they get.
Yeah, so I'm trying to say, shout out to Shamia in here. That's my little family in here. You know, we about to play the game. We play this game, so it's called "Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is," and we ask you a question, and if you have to pick someone to sign, someone to drop, and someone to develop. And if you don't pick, you have to. If you don't choose not to pick, you get to donate.
Oh, donate! I love
$20, which is nothing.
$20.
You own the 25% of the best I ever had.
So we know you got it.
So you know you get to do that, and if you don't want to, you just got to donate $20, and you know
donate $20 to what? What am I donating to?
It's a nonprofit called the Creative Academy.
Oh, that's dope
for young
next generation
producers, songwriters, artists who want to be in the music business. It's a Creative Academy, and it's
that's
a
dope,
thing.
Man.
One of the kids out of that program actually won a Grammy. So.
Really?
Yeah. He did 7 songs on Kanye album.
Wow. So I love that. I have a nonprofit too, Autism Advocates. You know, I have a son with autism.
Yeah,
so
how old is he?
He's 12. He's 12. Okay. My wife runs the organization autismadvocates.org. We different, not less. You know what I'm saying? Like, and have a son with severe non-speaking autism. So it's different. That's
how old is
what's non-speaking autism?
Nonverbal.
No, is when he chooses not
to talk.
To talk.
Does he talk to you, or does he just not talk? Or not talk at all?
No, he don't talk.
My stepbrother is autistic nonverbal, and I always swore he could talk if he wanted, because he say his words. He say cookie.
Yeah, he'll say.
They know.
Listen, they're different, not less. They understand that
they got it. They're
way
smart.
ahead.
Yeah,
way ahead of what I be like. But he just. It's a different. I'm doing a documentary. It's called Instrumental. Music with no words is instrumentals, and my son is nonverbal. So
with no words.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We just got through shooting a week in Florida, whatever, with aquatism. Just seeing, because when he gets by that water, it's incredible. He loves it.
So is there any way? You don't mind me asking about
please.
Is there any way to improve it, or is it?
Now, I'm so glad you asked that, man. Like, because that's the misconception. People think autism is some sort of disease. It's not. It's not a neurotypical. You're not neurotypical. You are a learning disorder. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's no cure for it. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then the spectrum is so wide that you have some people saying they have autism, but he's speaking and they just have different social miscues that may be a little off, that you may say something's off. But then you have those that are very severe on my son Jameson's side, where it's non-speaking and and sometimes behavioral things, and but it's just like it's been the last 10 years has been like it's been a serious learning curve, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
But God bless us with that, and now we got our nonprofit, and we help other families that are just like ours. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. And when you help them, what does that mean?
Well, it's like, first of all, if you get you just have a child and you got autism, all right, you don't there's no like groups that you can be able to like tap into. It's not like if you're born with like cerebral palsy or something like that, or whatever. Like, this is like, it's different, and every child is different. So being able to have something to be able to help, being able to get some tools to be able to help. Yeah, but there are some kids
how to identify it.
Yeah, how to identify it and know it. You know what I mean? To be able to see what resources are available for you. Learning. My son speaks. He speaks with a pad, through a pad, though. You know what I mean? To me. But it's just a lot of different things, man. You got to go to the site, autismadvocates.org, and it definitely will put you on. For sure. Make sure you put it on there in case somebody wants to donate. Yeah, please do that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, man.
Please do
I love kids. My kids is my wife.
And he's a beautiful, beautiful soul, man. And it's just it's so dope. It just taught me so much about myself. You know what I mean? To be able to be an autistic dad, bro. And that's what I get out here when every place I go, we red carpet for this movie premiere, or whether we talking about front wheel of the game, I most of the time be rocking my autism advocates like everywhere. I bring autism to the conversation or whatever, bro. You know what I mean?
For sure. All right, let's get ready to play Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is, man. And this is what we're gonna do for everyone that you donate to the Creative Academy. We at the God Show is gonna match the donation to your son.
Oh man, it's crazy. That's dope.
Want to make it bigger. All right, cool. So you ready?
Let's go.
All right, cool. So, Drummer Boy, Hit Kid, Take Keith.
Ooh.
I'm gonna donate.
I am too. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not even finna play with y'all. I'm not. It's like, bro, those dudes are so hard when it comes to them beats, bro. Like, I've been in sessions with each of them, bro, and they all like, man, oh my God, incredible.
Glorilla, Gangsta Boo, LaChat.
Did you just want me to donate to the charity every time?
You gotta try. No, see how ready he was before we started. Yeah, I'm ready to do this game.
Because
there's
no way.
Do it.
Listen, okay, all right. Like I can't.
That's good. We donate.
I donate because Gangsta Boo passed. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Lola. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even. Yeah, I'm donating. That's $40 to the kids. Let's go.
Let's go. Yo Gotti, Young Dolph, Moneybag Yo.
Ray, what you trying to do here?
Listen. We donate to each other. Let's go. I'm matching it.
Cause man, it is like, come on, man. Come on, like, come on, man. Like, okay.
This your man Jack Dance, by the way. Mr. He over here, the Burgundy scientist.
Jack, that's
the Burgundy scientist.
That's a hard one right there. I love Moneybag, man. All right, I'm gonna break it down. All right,
so Jack, why don't you come sit on the couch, man? Come on, man.
I'm gonna do this one right here. I got.
Jack dressed today. He got his outfit on today.
No. You stay there. Jack is right here. You stay right. Well, no, sit with Tamara because you can use her mic. You sit with Tamara. You can use her mic.
So like, man, that's a tough one, bro. Yo Gotti for sure. Definitely signed. Did that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely worked with him before. Easy.
He signed. You're
that was
check
off the WAP. He's the one. I would have to definitely develop Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a GOAT. Rest in peace, Dolph. He's a GOAT.
For sure.
I had to drop bag, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Hold on. We ain't done. NLE Chopper, Pooh Shiesty, Key Glock.
Oh, that's like man, I love NLE, bro. That's my little homie. Key Glock, Pooh Shiesty. Okay, I'm going to donate, man.
we have the $80 for the kids, guys. We have the $80 for the kids.
I'm donating, man.
The kids don't lose.
The kids don't lose, man. I'm donating, man.
I feel like Jack should match us.
Jeez Louise.
No, I feel like we have the 80 each, but I feel like Jack should donate. I feel like Jack should donate to Creative Academy.
What's the
and
cash
he should
app?
donate to. We're gonna get your cash app too. I'm gonna send it to you.
Exactly.
Jack's gonna send it both of us. We're gonna send it to each other. Let's go.
Let me send it because I can't even put myself in.
Jack is gonna match both of us because he's from Queens. And what does Queens get, everybody?
I'm at 80.
Queens get what, guys? Okay, Jack got it.
His history has no problem donating to both.
Hold on. We got two more. Let's do two more. Let's do two more.
I'm at 80 already.
Okay, we at 80. Okay, cool. This is a good one. A-Baller, MJG, 3-6 Mafia, UGK.
Wow.
We up to 100.
Shout out to Bun beating them Trill burgers out there. Man, you got to make a Bun, you got to make a veggie burger. Like for me, you know, I'm 20 years plant-based. But I'm gonna have to drop you, Bun.
Oh, not you did all of that to drop.
Okay.
You,
I'm gonna have to drop you though because I gotta go ahead and rock with I'm gonna sign A-Ball MJG and I'm gonna develop 3-6 Mafia. I'm gonna change the name where it's not 3 6s. Immediately, you know what I'm saying? That's all. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's it.
All right, so this one ain't written down, but I'm gonna say this one. No, cause I love Memphis.
Yeah, I love Memphis too, man. I swear. Shout out to Ja Morant, man.
Kingpin, Skinny Pimp.
Yeah.
Player Fly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say DJ Squeaky and the Family, but I'm gonna say
Damn, that's tough, man.
DJ Squeaky and the Family. That's what I'm gonna go. Cause you said Player G though.
Oh man, but yeah, like first of all, damn man. So I'm at 80.
Yep. Oh, we at 100.
I'm at 80. Just call it 100.
$100 for the kids, guys. $100 for the kids.
$100 for the kids. $100 for the kids.
All right, last one. Last one. All right. Drake, Wayne. Hold on, where's that? Okay, Drake, Wayne, Kanye, Jack.
See, I can't even hate on people who hate on me. I'm going to immediately sign Drake.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you said I'm dropping Kanye though, and I'm dropping Ye because Ye cloned. Somebody cloned. They cloned Ye.
No, we need to be called. Somebody cloned.
They cloned Kanye. They cloned Kanye, man.
it's a clone.
I swear they cloned
Now
Kanye,
talking my
man.
language.
Oh, for real, man. They cloned Kanye, man. With a real Kanye who made, you know what I'm saying, late registration. You know what I'm saying? Please come back. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm urging you to just come back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause he's gone. And I'm dropping him though right now.
So he's dropping Ye.
I'm dropping Ye.
Signing Drake.
I'm signing Drake.
And developing Wayne.
Oh, Wayne for sure. No, I'm signing Wayne and I'm developing Drake. I'm signing Wayne. And I'm going to develop Drake to be, you know, he's half Memphis because his dad from there. But I think we can get him all the way there.
Yes.
We can remove some the fingernails. We could do some, you know, we could take some things out that I'm seeing that is not Memphis.
It's been a week of light skin on light skin. It's been a week of light skin and light skin.
Memphis is not affiliated with that pink chain.
It's been a week of beige on beige violence.
I love Drake. Shout out to Drake, man. We love Drake, man. What up to your dad too, man? For sure, man. Shout out to you too, man. You know what I'm saying? For sure, man.
So let me ask you. So we had this thing when we doing the show. We call it the credit check, right? And it's for people like yourself, myself, to shout out and send some credit to somebody.
Oh, word! I love
who
this.
Fuck with you, who who's an unsung hero in your career. Yeah, that you just want to shout out. Who would that be?
Immediately, my wife. Immediately,
and
my
the women
wife.
didn't clap. Oh
immediately,
my
my
God,
wife.
the women. Man, can the men clap for this? Women.
Immediately, my wife.
Now clap now, Vanessa. Nobody.
For real. Like honestly, I've been with my wife. You know, and I'm timeless, so I don't care if you know my age, but I've been with my wife. We're going 21 years this year. You know, so this is a wedding ring. Man, without her, the ship don't run.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, the ship don't run. You know what I mean? So
I'm not gonna gonna say nothing.
That's it. Ship don't run.
No, I want to hear what you got to say.
Earlier, when we was talking about wives and being the backbones of careers and life and all that good stuff, we ain't gonna bring it up because we got guests.
But let me say this up. No, okay, let me. Tamir does this.
Right.
Tamir is that child that embarrasses you.
I didn't even do it. Vanessa
Tamir is
did
that child.
So
It's okay. So what we said was, so I
now.
basically just said to Tamira that she was having a little slight argument where she was like, the majority of women that are millionaires, the larger percentage came from divorce. That's how most women have. That's how a larger percentage of women have become millionaires, divorce. So Tamira was like, "Yeah, they deserve it because they the backbone of careers." And I'm like, "They're the backbone of the house." But in his case,
in my case,
his wife is involved in his career, young lady.
She's definitely.
His wife is involved. Go look at the So Crispy video. His wife is on the back of the motorcycle that he's on in the video. She's always been there in every meeting. His wife is there.
Yeah, like definitely. That's my spiritual partner. Like without her, like you know what I mean. It ain't
Do y'all starting with me? And I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah. She definitely shit.
See how right?
No, I'm saying his wife is he deserves that.
That's queen
because he included her and everything. But we gonna.
But listen, a quick story, real fast. This will be fast.
No, don't take your time.
We're going through it. This is after I had blew my deal with TVT and then and all that or whatever. I had to sue them and all that or whatever. I'm on my ass financially. Pretty much lost everything I had because TVT didn't pay me for any of the records that I put out through Yo Gotti and all that. So I'm on my ass. My wife was from Seattle, so we went out to Seattle for a minute. And I had this property. So I had this property and I had to pull the money out the property to be able to and sometimes when you're trying to get like a refi, you got to wait 6 months or whatever when you had a house to be able to get a refi. So I'm waiting the 6 months to be able to pull this money out, and I'm talking about I ain't got no car, I lost pretty much. All I got is this house, and I'm staying in this house with nothing, no furniture, nothing. Really just like a little blow up bed. Really just trying to wait for my flip to come out of. So I'm in Seattle. My wife said, she said, man, when we get this money back up, she said, man, these women gonna respect my fresh. I said, wait a minute, what you say? She said, respect my fresh. I was like, wait a minute, that's it. I'm gonna make a song called Respect My Fresh. That's gonna be my first single. 6 months later, I pulled the money out of the house, put a rent in the house, moved to Atlanta, and I put everything I got out the house into a song called Respect My Fresh. That title she came up with. And that song got me a deal with Universal. You know what I'm saying? After I had lost everything. And that song got me my deal. You know what I'm saying?
Now see the difference.
You know what I mean?
And a
so
contributor.
So like, and there's so many ideas and so many like things that I do, even on the TV and film thing. She'll be like, man, it'll be like, she like if something I had the opportunity to do, and she'd be like, man, that you don't need to do that because this is gonna. She a forward thinker. You know, she a thought leader. You know what I mean? So she a queen, and that's that reason why.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, how I got to where I'm.
Let me ask you this: did you give us some pub for that?
Yeah. Oh, I got a pub deal and everything. What you mean? I got a her pub deal. As soon as Crispy drop, I got her pub deal. My little brother threw my pub. We split the whole record up. Like, come on, man. Immediately pub deal. Immediately bread. Because all are going to the same pot anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got no problem. Like, she run autism advocates. That's her baby. I work for her. You know what I'm saying? Today.
Every man works for his woman.
Yeah.
Every real man
I
works
work
for
for them.
woman.
You know what I'm saying?
Besides the wife, who else we got?
My brother, Dirty Fresh in Memphis for sure. You know what I mean? Always holding me down like 4 flats in a dough, man. You know, you go through them seasons when you wait for that fruit to come, and you like, man, is it? You know, you gotta have somebody say, nah, bro, you're a fruit tree. Just
exactly.
Stay at it. You know what I mean? So you know, this them. You know what I mean? My kinfolks. You know what I'm saying? And my family.
Kinfolk. Where you get the name from?
Family. When I first started coming to New York, selling them Drummer Boy beats, they were like, I would be like, hey, kinfolk, might want to give you information or whatever. I just say it in my vernacular, and they would just call me kinfolk.
Yeah.
And it just kind of came from there or whatever. So like, yeah, but kinfolk is family. You know what I mean?
I thought it meant cousin.
Yeah, but it's cousin. It is family. Kin is family. They're with his family, and that's what all I'm on. Family.
And that's a southern thing.
Yeah, southern thing for sure.
We say,
like, you know, y'all might say son.
We can.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, son. I'm saying, son. Nah, son. Nah, I'm saying, son.
Here we go.
Nah, I'm saying, son. I'm saying, yo, yo, I'm saying, yo, yo.
Y'all want me to start trying to do a Memphis
Nah, I'm saying, yo, No,
No, I was
Kia, she's gonna give us a Memphis accent.
Come on, give it to me. Give me the accent.
Give us the accent.
No, I can't even say.
Give us the accent.
Say mine. Say mine.
Say mine.
Say mine.
Say mine.
Say Maine.
What's up, man?
Not Maine.
It ain't Maine.
What am I missing?
You gotta extend it like mine. Like
Maine.
dub like mine like. Mine.
I can't do it.
Mine.
Wait, hey, what's up?
Almost there.
Listen, what's up,
What's up,
man?
man?
Nah, what's up,
That was
man?
all right right there.
We want
That
to
was good right
Right.
there.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that was good right there.
Stick
That was
with what's
it.
the vibes you already know.
You diggy. Nah, I fuck with Harlem.
Mine.
Face.
I'm glad. We got somebody for the South here. I'm just happy right now. We got somebody for the South.
All right,
Nah,
so
what's
before
up?
we get out of here, I do have to ask you the most important question.
What's that?
You are on the God Show, so do you consider yourself a GOAT or underdog?
Oh man, that's a good question. Mine. Like to for sure, to some people, I'm a GOAT. You know what I mean? But to some people, I'm an underdog.
To you,
But to me, man, I'm a child of God. You know what I'm saying? I'm a child of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm definitely there. Like I don't. Am I the greatest of all time? Well, I'm not gonna be around a long time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be around for my time that I'm here, but like all time is in God's hand. You know what I'm saying? So I just go it back to Him. You know what I'm saying? See, I give Him the praise and glory because He the one be writing my story, and He'll just give it right back to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. I be on there.
Look at y'all.
You know what I mean? That's what I be on. That's what I be on.
He ended the
I don't
show
say no
on
credit.
with God at the center.
He at the center.
Mine.
It's
Let
Him.
me ask you this: if you were talking about Memphis,
Yeah.
would you put yourself in the top 5 of
Immediately.
like influential
Immediately.
people out of Memphis?
Immediately.
The Mount
repeatedly,
Rushmore of
yes.
Memphis.
Right.
Immediately.
Who's the Mount Rushmore of Memphis?
Immediately, repeatedly start with me. You know what I'm saying? Immediately start with me. I'm talking right now. Immediately and repeatedly start with me. I got to first of all shout out to me. Give me my respective brothers because you bitches ain't. You know what I'm saying? So get what? Let me go and give me mine off the walk. Now, to me, I got you got 3 6 Mafia. You got to put part of them up there. You got to put a part of them up there, and then you got to. It's like you got to put Gotti up there. You got to put Gotti up there.
So hold on,
you got to put Dolph up there. It's a big mountain.
No,
Yeah, Stone Mountain got
it's
4,
four.
5.
It's
How many?
4 of the mountain. It's 4. Give me your 4 Mount Rushmore of Memphis.
4. So we got
You,
me, Gotti, Dolph. I gotta go part of them 3 6 Mafia.
Paul or Jay?
Paul,
See,
they
they
share
together.
What they gonna have a half a face or something?
No,
like
they
that?
listen. They together. You know what I'm saying? They together. Like you know.
I
What
can't
mean?
believe
So,
he has a Mount Rushmore without 8 Ball or MJG.
listen.
They are the outcasts of Memphis.
Listen. You said it had to be 4. I immediately said it's got to be a big mountain and maybe 5. You know what I'm saying? I said it got to be 5. I try to squeeze ball them in because they got it. But it's like if I got to choose them, come on, man. Dolph was a beast out here with that money too.
I got one last question. Then we can rap. Just because we talk about Memphis and I love Memphis rap. Name a record out of Memphis more important than Stay Fly.
Oh wow, that's okay. To Memphis,
out of Memphis, because remember,
Oh,
Stay
man.
Fly was produced by 3 6, featuring 3 6, featuring
yeah, that was a
8 Ball
classic.
and MJG
That's
and
classic.
Young Buck.
That was a Tennessee. That was a classic record by Tennessee, man. I love that record to this day. That was, that was a great record right there. But to Memphis, that's greater than that record. Man, there's so many of them, bro. Like
More important than that record, more significant.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, that Stay Fly was that they Stay Fly is up there, and I mean I'm excluding any of my songs, Drake songs, anything like it's like, bro, Stay Fly. You gotta put that up there.
It's a
Like,
hit. It was a hit
because it took so long for them to finally do it.
Yep.
Do one together. It was like, do you know that was the first time that 8 Ball, MJD, and 3 6 Mafia and they got on the song together and had been relative in the game for 10 years plus.
And they put Buck on there?
And they put Buck on there to throw it in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was just a Tennessee. Oh, that was a great moment for Tennessee. It really was, man.
You know what I say?
Shout out to Young Buck too.
You know what I say the most important song in Southern rap history is? Did I ever tell y'all that?
Which one? What is it?
International Players.
International Players Anthem.
Yeah, that's man.
International Players Anthem. You want to know why?
Man.
It features the pretty much the best group of all time.
On top of the beat.
Being Outkast. It was produced by 3 6 Mafia. and it featured UGK.
Like,
the biggest group out of Texas. It's literally you can't name three, and
that was classic.
It is one of the greatest songs ever made.
No, listen, man, that is just listen. Big Boy's verse on that joint, Ryan. Oh my God, Pimp C verse on that joint. Andre verse on that joint.
Andre, that's probably Andre's best verse, by the way.
Like, man, like, you know what I mean? Like,
what?
That was, oh my God. And Andre spit on that Elevators record too, like going back to the 13th flow, the 13th flow verse he had on the Goody Mob album.
When they said it, 2014, still smoking, still drinking, I'm sitting on the Lincoln 4AM thinking
the reality the world is like, man, listen, he's, you know, man, but you're right though. That is definitely.
But I'm just saying, like, I think Andre's verse on International Players Anthem is the most perfect rap verse in Southern rap history.
Intro.
Like I'm just saying, but just think about how much it was like gentleman-like. It was clever. It was like it was just clever. It was like it was just like he didn't curse.
No.
It was just like
he didn't even curse, did he?
No, it was just like, bro, it was like, how the fuck do you like after that? I would have just, you know, sometimes you do something, you was like, okay, after that, I gotta stop.
I
can't do this no more. Because I'm never gonna beat that.
Yeah, I think I think maybe that's what the fear that he lives with. A little bit, like not being able to trying to be better, deliver better than that, because he just seems like he's that type of individual that wants to outdo himself every time he do it, and it's just like you can't reenact those vibes. Like 50 Cent can never redo Get Rich or Die Trying because that time already passed. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing to say about that.
You know, I mean, I think that his verse on Life of the Party on Donda is very close to that.
No, it's a good verse. It's a good verse.
It's good. It's
a good
sincere,
verse.
but it's not. You don't. Let me tell you something. International Players Anthem. You could play that in the middle of a party. You could play that in the middle of a wedding.
Yeah.
You could play that in the middle of a
fucking
funeral
itself.
If you want to.
You could play that.
You could play that
verse he had was hard. It's crazy.
Verses
that the verse he gave Kanye was crazy. That was a story he told. But if 16 ain't enough, you think about that one though. That was a crazy verse. When 16 ain't enough, come on, man. Like Andre is, to me, if there's a golden rap, like, to me, I know you gonna go say Jay-Z. But I, man, for me, Andre, you know what I'm saying? Like, he to me is on my number one.
Yeah, he's
above all of them.
The only reason I put Jay above him is because
Andre,
Jay,
you know what I'm saying?
Every time Jay was called to the challenge, he showed up. And Dre don't care about it.
He don't care about it.
Dre don't give a fuck if you hit in your top 100, top whatever. Yeah. He don't care about that. He's literally walking down the street with his flute right now.
He ain't gonna do the video. He give you the verse, you ain't getting the video.
Yeah.
Forget about it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to do that. Like, he's that. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, we need to have a show. By the way, I could do this all day, talking about verses and all the other shit.
Nah, listen, this is my pastime. Yeah. I love hip hop. I love music. Yep. I love this shit. I am of this shit. I was in the 50-year hip hop commercial with in Sprite with I was Glorilla DJ in that genre with just a little fun fact. You know what I mean? That happened this year too. You know what I mean? I'm just giving it to everywhere I can. You know what I'm saying? But man, I love Andre. Jay-Z is my number 2. He's my number 2 on my thing. I got Andre, then I got Jay. You know what I'm saying?
I got Jay above him.
You know, Jay on the business above. You know what I mean? But man,
that nigga. Hey, listen, that nigga know how to talk to chicks better than Drake.
Oh, Jay.
Only artist in rap history that know how to talk better than women than Drake.
Jay
is Andre 3000.
Okay.
Nothing. No, Drake doesn't have a line that compares to "I hope that you're the one." If not, you are the prototype.
You are the prototype.
That's crazy.
That's it. Let's rock.
It's over. Like, it's like,
it's done.
What?
Nah, it's done. Nah, Andre don't. I pray he comes.
Listen. This is, by the way, guys. If you follow the show, like, subscribe, share with a friend.
Sure. Do that.
Please do that.
God
DM
show.
me and show us you did it.
Yeah.
God show. We're going to do another show with Kid because I could talk rap all day and we ain't gonna get into it. And we don't want This was a Memphis ATL show.
Man,
we're not gonna allow Queens to take it over.
No, they can't. We love much love the Queens though.
Much love the Queens.
Much love the
Y'all
Queens.
get all the money.
In the show coming at New York, that's what we're not gonna do.
But
Pot did not talk to chicks.
Pot, come on now. Let me say, Pot. Wait a minute.
This the God show. We out. We gonna have this conversation on record. Hold on. What?
Nah.